Hey guys, Stevie Breach coming to you today. Sitting here, just got done watching the Kansas versus Michigan State March Madness game. One hell of a game. Honestly, came down to the wire, but Kansas proved that they were the better team. Michigan State, honestly, played as good as they could play, though. I mean, you can't knock a lot of these teams in the tournament, and giving it all to these number ones. But as everybody knows, yesterday the videos popped up online all over the world. I'm sure friends were texting friends, people were tweeting about them. Honestly, I think that if you're a wrestling fan, you have to be living under the largest rock in the world to not know what I was talking about. But although people did, tweet me and ask me to make videos about this situation, I think this is honestly the easiest way for me to talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it. I'll honestly just leave it as, Paige is not my cup of tea. There are different looking divas from every race and nationality and sizes, to hair color, to everything, for a reason. Is that they want to appeal to everyone. Not all of them are going to appeal to everybody. People can have their debates whether they love Paige, if they think she's the hottest chick in the world, or if they don't understand her. I can honestly tell you that I feel bad for Paige. I like Paige a lot as a wrestler, but I don't view her as one of the hottest divas there is on the roster, so I really wasn't looking for those videos. Now, if there were ones that popped up about others, we could have a talk about that. But I want to know if the videos that popped up online are going to hurt the chances of Hulk Hogan's soon return to the WWE. As the days appear to get closer, I can honestly tell you that if you would have asked me last week, I would have thought Hulk Hogan's return to the WWE at WrestleMania 33 was a lock. Today, even without the videos that popped up online involving two current and one past WWE superstar, I'm not 100% sure that Hogan's going to be returning to WWE. I think that there's going to come a day when they're going to need him and he's going to be there. Hulk Hogan is definitely going to be a part of the Andre the Giant documentary that is going to be done for HBO by Bill Simmons. I think he has to be. I think that honestly, Andre had a lot of good times in wrestling, but in order to tell the story of Andre the Giant, I don't think you can skip WrestleMania 3 as one of the biggest matches that Andre ever had. And I don't know, Vince will definitely be a part of it. Vince will definitely tell his story, but I don't know how you can tell the story without having Hulk Hogan tell his side of the story. And we all know the stories that Hogan likes to tell about WrestleMania, about not knowing if Andre was going to do the job or if he was going to, go out there and go into business for himself and all the things like that. But, they're going to need him somewhere down the road sooner than later. They're going to need him for some network things. Court Bauer from MLW has said that honestly, even though Hulk Hogan is not with the company, Hulk has been working with the WWE for some WWE Network things, filming some interviews, and things like that. As far as seeing Hulk Hogan on Monday Night Raw or seeing him at WrestleMania, him being involved with day-to-day operation sort of things, we haven't seen that, and I don't know if it's going to happen. A lot of people are wondering if Paige is going to be released from WWE. But, Dave Meltzer, who talked about the whole situation on his podcast today, which, to me, honestly, I go to for wrestling news, and I know the situation that did happen does involve wrestling, but I don't know. That's not the kind of news that I go to Dave Meltzer for and Brian Alvarez as the story of the day. It just was a little bit awkward, and they danced around it the best they could, but they had to talk about it, and it just, I don't know, it didn't kick off my morning in the best way. But they basically said that if this does hurt Paige, it hurts a lot of people. WWE Films and WWE, as well as The Rock, are all involved in this movie on the life and times of Paige. And I guess the big scene is going to be her winning the championship at the night after WrestleMania 30 on Monday Night Raw. And that's going to be a big deal. They can't really just shut down the movie and throw everything in the can. They've already signed a lot of actors. They've already, shot a lot of the footage at Monday Night Raw in Los Angeles a few weeks ago. You can't really just throw all that stuff in the trash and just say it is what it is. A lot of times movies get shot, they end up going straight to DVD because people don't want to get behind it and people don't want to put their money into trying to push that movie, that money out. But this video is more about Hulk Hogan than anything else. You can't really punish Paige. I know that people are thinking that WWE is trying to find a way to get out of this situation. Paige sells some merchandise. I don't know if Paige really sells merchandise anymore. You can debate whether Paige is still one of the most popular divas with Sasha Banks, with Charlotte, Becky Lynch. Alexa Bliss has been selling a lot of stuff. There's been other, divas that are really crawling up and probably getting into that. I haven't looked at who's the top sellers on WWE Shop as of late, but my guess of, I keep seeing the Paige gloves. Keep seeing, Paige accessories on those $5 Friday sales, and things like that. So, maybe she's not really moving stuff the way that she used to. And plus, if they let her go, they gotta let Xavier Woods go. And I'm not saying that they're keeping Xavier Woods around just for the Up, Up, Down, Down channel, but definitely the rub that channel gives to WWE, is something that they're not gonna want to throw away. He just hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube, and I'm sure there are people out there that do watch that gaming channel that don't watch wrestling either anymore or don't watch wrestling at all. And maybe one day something that happens on the channel is going to get people to jump back into wrestling. Of course, if they let Paige go, it sets a double standard that, for one, you'd have to let Xavier Woods go, and then you wouldn't be able to let Hulk Hogan come back. And I don't know. I don't think that Hogan's coming back. I got my fingers crossed. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I'll openly say that I hope his run in the future isn't as strong as his run that he had from WrestleMania 30 to the summer of before WrestleMania 32 when he was let go. At first, it was really cool to see him. He came out, he kicked off the network, and then he just kept coming out like once a month on Raw, delivering this $9.99 promo where he just basically almost turned himself into a cartoon character that just didn't really mean anything. I will tell you that honestly, I didn't think I'd be able to get there. I would love to see Hulk wrestle. I don't want to see Hulk get hurt. I wanted to see Hulk versus Brock when they did that deal on Monday Night Raw. That's just me. I can understand if nobody else would want to see that, but when Brock, disrupted Hogan's birthday to get some heat building towards the Cena versus Brock match at SummerSlam, I was pretty fucking fired up. I wish I would have been there. I made jokes, but I honestly did look into going to Hulk Hogan's birthday in Portland, thinking that I'd be able to catch a fast flight, but I wasn't going to give up my shift. If there would have been something closer to when I got off, to where I could make the short flight to Portland and then find a way to get to the, I don't even know. I know they used to call it like the Rose Garden or something like that when the Trailblazers played there, but that was years and years ago. They probably have a new place since then. But, I don't know. I don't think Hulk's coming back. What do you guys think? Does the Paige thing hurt him? Or, is it just he's Hulk Hogan and it's been enough time and we're going to bring him in anyways?